So we'll be starting from switch case. Just 1 second. Let me move this. What happened to Eclipse? Okay, it's opening.
Okay.
Okay, meantime. So why you use a switch case?
Mm-hmm.
So in this previous section, you might observe we need to use a lot of steps in if else conditions. Okay,
Yeah.
here I can show you. Suppose I have three things to compare, or three things I need to you know choose a particular option. Suppose there is a month. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I need to select. Okay, 12 month among 12 month. Okay, Jan, Feb, yeah, March is there, etc.
Mm-hmm.
12 month. Okay, so
Yeah.
suppose I want to select March only.
Yeah.
Okay? I want to select March only. So in if else condition, what you need to do to select only March from this 12 month? Okay, you need to compare with each, right? In
Yeah.
like 12 month like this way. Public static void main. Let me just open this. Okay, fine. So let me tell you the example so that you can understand why we need a switch case. Okay, so here is there is example of if condition.
Mm-hmm.
It's called nested if, right? If
Yeah.
else if multiple condition is there, right? If
Yeah.
a greater than 15, then a value is greater. If
Yeah.
a equals 6, then it will say a value is smaller value and value is 6. So I need to
Yeah.
write like this. If else if a equal 10, the system.out.println, to print this statement, we need to write this system.out.println, and here I can write value is 10 now. So likewise, okay, whenever a value is greater than 15, only it will go to this
Yeah.
particular. If a value is 6, then it will go to this particular block, and it will print this thing.
Yeah.
Okay, and if a equals 10, so it will print this value is 10 now.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it will say like, hey, the value is incorrect. Let me
Yeah.
run. So according to you, what would be the output of this particular thing?
If a is greater than 15, it will give like uh,
Hmm.
a value is smaller.
Hmm.
If 10 the value is incorrect. A value is greater.
Okay, fine. Then just let's run it. So it's compiling. Okay, fine, correct. A value is greater. Okay,
Yeah.
because a here we have given a condition called if a is greater than 15, then only
Hmm.
this particular block will be executed. Okay,
Yeah.
so similarly, let me write one more class. Okay, within this now let me create one package. So you know how to create package, class, etc. Right? Project.
Yes.
Let me go to create one package. This one here I can write day 12. Here I can create then class. Within package we need to create one class. Right? Here
Yeah.
I can write switch case. So my class is being created.
Yeah.
Within the class we need to write main function, right?
Yeah.
To run any particular program you need to write main function.
Yeah.
Our execution will start from main function. Okay, my eclipse is quite slow today. Okay, here public static void main, this one, right? This
Yeah.
is called main function. Execution will start from this particular line only. On from 5
Yeah.
the execution will start and compilation also will start
Yeah.
this line. So let me just okay, okay, let's create one thing. So yeah, so if in if else condition, what we need to do, if we need to select a particular you know particular month of particular month from a year,
Yeah.
like string string month equals December. Okay,
Hmm.
if I need to, this is my variable of type string. It will take only string variables and it will store in a particular, okay, this December is being stored in this particular month,
Yeah.
month variable, right?
Yeah.
So, uh, how can I write like this? Month, if month dot contains, okay, if it is a string value, we can have utilities of that particular string.
Yeah.
Like I can write, hey, if this month contains December, okay, only you go to that particular block. Okay,
Yeah.
you need to compare it. Like if month contains content equals January, okay, then you need to write something like this. Sy system.out.println. What you need to write, January month is selected.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you need to write something. Else, if month dot contains equals, that means if the value is same,
Yeah.
okay, just 1 second. Okay, fine. So contains means if anything, like if it is a December, okay, if month contains only D, E, C or something with the first character also, it will match, okay, and it will return us the true value.
Yeah.
True. If it is contain equals, okay, contain equals, okay, word it will return contain equals. That means this month should be same, okay, exactly same as this February, okay. If it is exactly same, then only it will match or it will
Mm.
return us true value. Otherwise it will
Yeah.
be false. Okay, suppose this is my December February. Here I have written February and this exactly same value. Okay, if I write like this
Yeah.
February, okay, some spelling mistake is there. So then once it will compare it, this month dot content equals February, this February is different with this one, correct?
Yeah.
So it will not execute or it will not it will return you the false value. So obviously it will go to the else part. Okay,
Yeah.
as we know it will go to the else part. Hmm? Fine. So here also I can write system.out.println. Okay, here I can write February month is selected
Yeah.
and do whatever you want to do for this February month. Else,
Yeah.
okay, here also I can write another condition. Month dot content equals, you can write for 12 month. I'm just writing for only 3, okay, to save some
Okay.
time. Uh, month dot content equals what I can write here, December. December. Okay,
Yeah.
and here writing December month is selected.
Okay.
And here suppose I have given December, sorry, okay, fine. So what would be the output from this particular conditions? Can you correlate? I mean, what should be
Uh, December month is selected.
correct? Because this month is this one I have given it as a December. Okay,
Yeah.
so it will go to this particular line number 9. Then it will check it like month dot content equals January.
Yeah.
If month is contains January only, it will execute this particular block.
Yeah.
Otherwise it will skip to this particular line. Then okay,
Yeah.
it will not execute within this block whatever present. Then it will start executing from line number 12,
Yeah.
else if part, right? Month dot
Yeah.
content equals, then again it will compare it with the month, like hey, whether month that contain equal February, is it? No, it is not, because month is December. So
Yeah.
it will skip to this next level, line number 3,
Okay.
else part. Okay, so month that contained equals December, is it true? This contain equals December, is it true? Yes, because the month
Yes.
is December, so it will be true. This particular thing within if block is true, so it will go inside this particular block and try to execute whatever present within this particular.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so the output would be the December month is selected, correct?
Yeah.
Let's run it. Okay, now it's clear, right? How to
Yeah.
use else, if else condition.
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay, fine, just let me write there. Okay. Example, without using switch case.
Yeah.
Okay, this one. Here, then I'll be writing one example with switch case.
Yeah.
Switch case is also same as this if else condition, nested if. Okay, this is called nested if, else if, else.
Okay.
So okay, so the same work is done by switch case but in a smart way. Okay,
Okay.
it will reduce the number of lines. Okay, you write in this nested if. The work will be done the same, but it's a more convenient to write the switch case.
Yes.
Let's write it. Okay, so this is my month. Okay, just 1 second, I need to uh, you know okay, then okay, so in this case, in switch case, what happens is the number of lines reduces. Okay, let me write that. Just 1 second. In switch case, there are some assumptions also. Okay, the variable used in a switch statement can only be integer value. Okay, integer value, and it can be also byte, short, character. Okay, strings and enum also. Enumerations is there.
Yeah.
Okay, like byte, short, then character, and string,
Yeah.
and enum. We'll talk more about this enum. Okay, and also you can have any number of case statement within a switch. like in if else condition, like we can write number of else conditions, right? In this
Yeah.
scenario, else if we can have like December, we can have other things also like March, April, May, June, July, etc. For each month, we can have multiple statements, multiple
Yeah.
conditions also we can write, right? So that is
Yes.
called the nested if condition. So like in switch case also, we can have multiple statements. Okay.
Yeah.
The value of a case must be the same data type as the variable in the switch, and it must be a constant or a literal value. Okay. So in this case, the data type is should be the same. Let me just give you one example so that you can understand.
Yeah.
I have something called switch.
Yeah.
You can see this switch becomes red because it's a keyword.
Yeah.
Okay. And let me write this. Within this, you need to write some argument. You need to pass some argument. So
Yeah.
argument is month here. Like here, you can see. Uh, okay. What is that? This one. In this case, I have taken month. Then I need to write like contained equals something like that. Okay. So month is the main data type over here, right?
Yeah.
If else condition. So in the similarly in this switch case also you need to have some variable which need to be compare with some conditions.
Yeah.
Okay, so you need to write like case, first case one, case one. How you need to write it? If it is January, like if it is a string type, you need to write a string value over here,
Okay.
January. Then this is a colon. Okay.
Yeah.
Then you can write any statement like system.out.println
Yeah.
January is selected.
Yeah.
Okay. Then case 2, February. Okay. In after that you need to write the colon. You need to write over here February is selected. So likewise, you can have multiple cases.
Yeah.
Okay. Suppose I have to written December, then colon system.out.println December is selected.
Yeah.
Okay. It's saying insert one. This to block. This curly braces to complete this code. Done. Okay. So if I run this, so what would be my output?
December is selected.
December. So let's uh, run it. December is selected. Correct. So this particular concept is similar to this switch case. You can observe,
Yeah.
right? So the same thing, but you can see it's more, readable. It's more
Yeah.
clear, more understandable. In this case, you can see a lot of more lines of code over here, and it's kind of clumsy type. You cannot, it's not the best way to write, compare a lot of things. If you have more a variable, or you can say, if you have more cases to select from that list of cases, you can have switch case. Go to the
Okay.
switch case and write, like you have 12 month. Okay, in this case, uh, sorry, not in this case. In this case, you need to write the 12 statement, okay, for each month. So that would be
Okay.
not a good practice, I would say.
Okay.
So this is how we use switch case. And one more thing, if it is a string value, you need to write over here the string type, as I have written within this um, double quote. So it becomes string value. Suppose
Right.
if it is my integer, if it is an integer value, suppose I can say int month equal to 20, and suppose I just, so you can see here there is some error mark,
Yeah.
because this month, okay, this is integer type, so you need to write over here integer value. Okay,
Yeah.
let me write the integer value. So you can see the error is gone for this particular case, because it matches the data type with this month.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just do it and remove it. Okay, now it's done. Example with switch case. So the switch case, now switch case is done. Then we'll start loop. Okay. So what are the loop? And this if else conditions, like switch case, if else, etc. These are more important, and you will be using most of the time in our test automation. So this is more important. You just go through it, and I think it's
Okay.
pretty simple.
Sure.
You
Sure.
you can understand. Okay, so let me just give you some assignment so that you can have it.
Yeah.
One more thing I just forgot to tell you.
You can expect by this Sunday I would be matching up with class, and this Sunday I can give you
Mhm.
the assignment.
Okay, that would be great. Okay, so okay, the assignment is, I think, which assignment I gave you, comparing the three numbers. I think this one, A B C D. Find out the largest number among the three.
Okay.
So assignment 2. So assignment 2 is, find the grade of a student having below criteria. Okay.
Yeah.
If marks less than 50, then fail. Okay. If marks greater than or equals 50, then grade D. Okay. If marks greater than or equals 65, then grade B. If marks greater than greater than okay. So if the mark greater than 65, 65, then grade okay, this much.
Okay.
Okay. So you
Yeah.
can understand, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Means
And
according to the marks, I have to classify them into grades.
correct. And the mark need to take as input from keyboard.
Yeah.
From your computer keyboard, you need to enter this thing, uh,
Okay.
these marks,
Okay.
and uh, use if else and switch case both.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. So
Yeah.
now you can understand, right? So how to use this thing? Just 1 second. Yes, how to use this input keyboard. Here, in this case, we have hard coded this month is equal to December. But in
Yeah.
some scenarios, you need to, this value is dynamic. I mean, dynamically, this value changed.
Yeah.
Okay. So suppose I want enter this December from my keyboard, not hard coded ones. How to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. So to do it, we need to write something called scanner dot something. Let me just write over here. Scanner. This is input equals new scanner. Okay. In here, I need to write something called system.in. That means we are using the system, that is the okay, input stream,
Yeah.
and you need to import this thing, utility class. And now I can write something called string month equals input dot next line. Okay, so it will allow us to take input from keyboard only, and I just comment it, so this will have no effect. Okay, so in this case I have hello.
Hello?
Yeah, you there, no?
Yes, yes. I'm
Oh,
just parallelly having my food, so I just put it on mute.
okay,
Means my side on mute. So, but I'm listening to what you're saying.
okay, fine, no problem. Okay, then so in this case we need to write scanner. Scanner is used for taking inputs from keyboard. Okay, and here we need to write this thing, input dot next line, to read a string value. And scanner is also always takes a string value as an input parameter. So let's run it. Let's run it. And here also I can have something so that you can SYSO. I need to print something. Please enter month. Okay. So let's run it. And what would be the output? Please enter the month. Okay. So you need to enter the month over here. I can write December. Once I hit enter, it will print this thing. December is selected. Okay. Let's do it. Okay. So output is December is selected. So this is how you need to take inputs from the keyboard, computer keyboard. Or suppose I can have something, one more example. Suppose I need to write for January. Okay, if the January is correct, then it will show me January is selected, February is selected. Oh, why it is so? February is selected, December selected. Why it is giving me the wrong one? Let me just, January is selected. Okay, it should give me only one. Please enter the month. So the month is, suppose, February. February. Oh, yes. One thing I just forgot is you need to have a break statement over here. Okay,
Okay.
break. That means once your first condition is satisfied, okay, it will break from this particular conditions and it will not go to the next one. Like in if else conditions, what happens is in this case, in this scenario, okay, so once this condition satisfied and it will go to this, it will check the next level as well. And once it will go to check if it is if this month contains February or not, or it or other conditions as well. It will go to each conditions over here. Okay, so this is in switch case. What happens is we use break conditions. Once the answer is we found the answer, it will break from this and it will not go to the second, third, fourth, etc. It will just break from here. So this is what the benefit will get in case of switch. But in case of if else conditions, you don't have that advantage. uh, in this scenario it will this thing, it will go to this particular thing. Okay, this particular thing, if it is a December, it will first go to the January, then it will compare this. Okay, then if it is not satisfy the condition, then it will go to this February, then it will compare. If it is not true, then it will go to the December. So you can see it will traverse to each and every conditions till its match is found. Okay, but in case of switch, you can see it will directly go to the case. If it is December, then it will go directly go to this December. If it is January, then it will directly go to this January. Okay, so execution time is faster obviously in switch case. Okay, when a break statement is reached, the switch terminates and the flow of control jumps to the next line following the switch statement. Okay, not every case need to contain a break. If no break appears, the flow of control will fall through to subsequent cases until a break is reached. Okay, that means if you do not give any break after each case, so it will act like this if else conditions. Okay, so it will print whatever is present within after this particular thing. Once the first case is satisfied, it will print whatever present after all these cases, it will print. Okay, but if it is a January, okay, and we enter January and there is a break statement. Suppose I enter January, enter it. January is selected, only is the output. Why? Because it terminates from the line number 22. Okay, so this is the way we need to write, like case and then break. Here you need to write break. And one more thing we need to do, a default. If all the conditions are not satisfied, you need to have some something called default. default case. Okay, in this case I can write, please enter correct month. Okay, so suppose I have entered something incorrect. Let's see what happens. I can write observe. So let's see what is the answer. Please enter the correct month. So it will automatically go to the default case. Okay, and it will print this thing. So this is how we use a switch case, and this is how we use this thing to take inputs from the keyboard. Let
Yeah,
me.
yeah. I'm getting it. It was pretty self-explanatory. Like I'm understanding very good. Like
Okay, thank you then. Let me just write over here. Okay,
yeah.
I just put it all this thing in this thing. So there is a break statement, there is a default case.
Hmm.
Have I written in the wrong place? I think yes. I need to write over here this thing. Okay, which switch case? Okay, done. So this thing you just just practice it once you got your laptop. I mean this thing, how to take
Sure.
input
Yeah.
from the
Means when
keyboard.
I yeah, yeah, when I get my laptop, I'm going to. Uh, I've also taken some time from my office. Also, I've adjusted my timing so that I could practice this.
Sure, sure.
So you can expect by Sunday I would be with class. So it should be a problem.
Okay, then no problem then. Okay, so switch case is done, and then the next thing is called looping.
Hmm.
Okay, what is the loop, and how to use loop, and what all are the things we do use in a loop. So there are, just one second,
Yeah.
I'll be giving you more assignment in this particular section, if else condition or control statement. Okay,
Sure.
so once you have completed this particular thing, and we can have some more uh, you know more assignments,
Sure. Sure.
more the practice you do, that would be better for you.
Sure.
Okay,
Sure. Absolutely.
okay. So now the next topic is the loop.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay, so what exactly the loop means? Loop means iterating through a particular statement. Suppose I have to print something, the same thing, in a multiple times. Suppose system dot out dot print ln. Okay, this is my name is okay. So This is the statement, one statement. Suppose I want to um write it in 5 times. Same thing, I need to print 5 times. So, what are the things you will do in a general way?
I'll
You need
write
to write
simply,
five
I'll put
times.
print ln. My name is Afsar 5 times.
5 times you need to write, right?
Yeah.
It is simple. You can have 5 times. It's pretty simple. 5 times. Okay, that is cool. If it is a 5 time, if it is a 10 time, you can also write. If it is 100 time, if it is 1,000 time, are you gonna write it 1,000 time? Obviously, no. You cannot, right?
No, no.
Okay. So to counter this problem, we have
Uh-huh.
something called looping concept.
Yeah.
Okay. So what exactly the looping is? Looping is something to iterating a particular statement multiple times.
Okay.
Let's try some example.
Okay.
Okay. So before that, we can have something called the types of loop. I will discuss each type. Okay. So looping
Yeah.
is a concept iterating, iterating a particular statement, statement or statements. Okay.
Yeah.
Till the given condition is satisfied. Okay.
Yeah.
So iterating a particular statement or statements till the given condition is satisfied is called looping.
Okay.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, fine. So there are multiple types of looping called while loop. Then second one is do while. Okay. Third one is for loop.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth one is for each loop or called enhanced for loop.
Okay.
Enhanced for loop. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll talk more about each type and we'll do more exercise on this.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is more important as also in our automation.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yeah.
first of all, we'll talk the first one, the while loop. What is it? So in this case, let me write it over here. Sorry. In while loop, so its syntax is while.
Yeah.
While you need to write here the condition, Boolean condition. Okay, condition, that means it will return you true or false.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can have your statement. Okay,
Yeah.
in second case, in do while loop, first write the statement. Okay, then it will check the condition.
Yeah.
Okay, so it would be do, first do the thing, then it will uh, check the condition.
Yeah.
While the condition. So like this. Okay, do, it will first do the things, then it will check the condition.
Okay.
In the third type, in for loop, in for loop, what happens is, in this case, it will simultaneously, check check the conditions over here.
Okay.
Int or initial value, you need to give initial value,
Mm-hmm.
then you can have condition, then you can have increment,
Yeah.
increment or decrement.
Yeah.
You need to write, post increment, pre increment operator over here.
Yeah.
We'll write it. Then you can have it like this. And in here, you can write all the statement, whatever you want to print.
Okay.
Statements. Okay. This is
Yeah.
for loop, an enhanced for loop. Sorry. In enhanced for loop, you need to write like this: for variable in the list of variable.
Yeah.
If there is a list of variable, you need to iterate
Yeah.
that statements. It will be clear once we do some,
Yeah.
example. Okay, so let's start with a while loop example so that you can understand.
Okay.
So look, so while loop, suppose while, sorry, while loop. So in this case, start from the main. This is more important.
Yeah.
Suppose I have int x equal to 10. Okay, it's a variable of x.
Mm-hmm.
I want to write something like that. If x less than while x less than 20, okay, then write each value of x.
Mm-hmm.
Like system, I need to just print. Okay, suppose I want to write a value of x.
Yeah.
X is plus x. I can have it. Okay,
Yeah.
initial value is 10 and it will print, it will go to this while and it will check, hey, x is less than 20. Yes, x is less than 20. Correct. And then you
Yeah.
need to write something called x plus plus. That means x equals x plus plus means x equals x plus 1. That means we are adding 1 to that x value.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is done. Okay,
Yeah.
I can write incrementing x with 1. So now the value of x would be
11.
11. Correct.
Yes.
Correct. And I'll be writing 1 escape sequence. I told you this thing, I think. This is to create a new line.
Yeah.
Once, once it will print the value of x equal to 10, then there will be one enter, enter key.
Yeah.
That means it will create one new line and then again it will go to this. So how exactly it works is, I can show you one flow diagram. Okay, you might have, okay, just let me know. I am just giving you one. So is it visible now?
Yes.
Whiteboard.
Yeah.
Okay. So so it's the while is similar to this flow diagram we used to use in earlier days. So this is something like that. The start. Okay. Then the condition will check. It will check the condition. Okay. Then
Yeah.
it will execute some thing over here,
Mm-hmm.
and if condition satisfied, then it will do this thing, then again it will iterate.
Okay.
Okay, so once this condition satisfied, then it will go to the end.
Yeah.
Okay, this will start This is my condition.
Mm-hmm.
Condition like uh, x less than 20.
Mm-hmm.
And here print x and x plus 1.
Yeah.
Okay. And here end. Okay. Now we can
Yeah.
understand. So the initial value x value was 10. Correct.
Yeah.
Then it will go to this particular thing, this
Yeah.
condition block. Then it will check, hey, if x is less than 20, yes, it is less than 20. Then it will go to this code block or this block. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, then then it will print the value of x. The value of x is 10 now. Correct.
Yeah.
Then after printing the 10, then it will increase the value of x to 1. So now
Yeah.
the value is become 11. Correct.
Yeah.
Then it will go to this condition block to check whether x is less than 20 or not. So 11 is less than 20. Correct.
Yeah.
So then 11 will be printed over here. So simultaneously, it will, add one more to x. So now value of x would be 12. Correct.
Yeah.
So it will continue till x value is 19. Right.
Yeah.
If it is 20, then it will exit from this condition block, and it will then go to this end.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
I can write this is if it is yes, and if it is a no. Right, this one is a no or nothing. I mean, if the condition is doesn't satisfy, then it will go to end.
Yeah.
So similarly, uh, okay, similarly in this case also, the same example. Okay, it will loop till 19.
Yeah.
Correct. So let's start and let's run it. Let's see what's the output. Okay, you can see the value is, first value was 10, then the second value was 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, up to 19. Correct.
Okay. Just a minute. And x is 10. X plus 1. So
Y-
how it decided that the end value would be 19? Okay. 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 I got it. I got it. Yeah. 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 No problem.
I just
Because x should be less than 20.
this one. Correct.
Yeah.
if
Yeah. Yeah.
if x value is less than 20, okay, that is you have incremented this x value to with 1, right, each time.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
If it is 20, okay, once x value become 20, correct,
Yeah.
it will go to the condition block and will check, hey, x less than 20, no, 20 not less than 20. Correct.
Yeah. Yes.
Then it will go to this no block and it will end. It will
Yeah.
it will not print 20 value over here, right?
Yes. Yes.
Got it, right?
Yeah.
Similarly, we can have more thing also. We can suppose I just wanted to print from 1 to 100. I can write,
Yeah.
right? How to write that? I can have something called from 1 to 100.
Yeah.
So condition need to be something like this: x equal less than or equal 100. So it
Yeah.
print up to 100.
Yeah.
So let's run. From 1 to 100 it will print. You can see it's 100 till 100.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see the value is still 100.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is how we use a while loop.
Yeah.
And there is okay, so let me just write it in this particular section. Example. Okay. So example is this while loop, and it will print up to 100.
Yeah.
Okay, then the next part I'll be starting in the next session, because it's almost 8 a.m.
Okay. Okay. No problem.
Okay, is that fine?
Yeah.